In 2005, we told the community of Cleveland that we were going to open a high-performing middle school.
It's 10 hours a day. Kids are in school from 7 o'clock to 5 p.m. and there's no cost to parents at all.
And the mission is when the kids leave the school in 12th grade that 100% of the students will go on to a four-year college.
There's a number right there.
Oh, my bad.
Out of 100 people that we told this story to, I think maybe 4 or 5 of them would really believe us.
I was telling my mom, I don't want to go to the school, I don't want to go to the school.
It was my mother's idea to send me to E-Prep.
I remember August 23rd of 2006. I remember it was 5:50 in the morning or so, and the parking lot was completely empty. And I just had this moment when I wondered to myself, was anybody showing up? And I looked up and I could see the stream of car lights coming down the street, and it was probably the most glorious thing I'd seen like in the last three to 5 years. At that point, I knew we had the trust of our families.
I was definitely nervous the first week because we wanted everything to run smoothly because we worked so hard to get the school up and running.
And we knew that our kids were going to come to us with some deficiencies, but we had no idea that they were going to come to us so many grade levels behind. Some of our students walked into the building not knowing how to read. Some of our students had not even mastered their multiplication tables.
When you're teaching students that are in 6th grade that are on a 2nd to 4th grade level, and you have 6th grade textbooks and you have 6th grade content, and they have to pass a 6th grade assessment, it's a big obstacle to overcome. You have to assess everything and decide, okay, well, this is working, this isn't working, how can I change it? So the students are learning the most they can possibly learn in the 10 hours that we had them here.
Academically, I thought it was really challenging because I've never had a D and an F till I came to E-Prep because I was usually an A, B, C student.
The students were in shock. This was a different situation than they've ever been in.
So it took about 2 hours for us to complete our homework. Couldn't even watch TV.
All the teachers, they got on you about doing your homework. There were no excuses. Nobody got out of detention. And I was just like, I should not be here. I want to be expelled.
I got in trouble so many times. I had a file this big.
We wanted to leave. We didn't want to come back.
Get rid of me now.
We lost some students along the way because they just weren't used to making the sacrifices and putting forth the self-discipline in order to do the things that they needed to do in the classroom.
When Mr. Emerson sat me down and had a talk with me about why I needed to be here, the talk made me think that, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. I do want to get a good education. I do want to be the first person that actually goes to college inside of my family.
The 7th grade year, we didn't return to the school. My grades dropped tremendously. I was terrified. Like, I didn't think I was going to make it to 8th grade.
We were used to like the strictness that we had at E-Prep, and at the other school it wasn't like that.
My mom told me, she said, I bet you miss E-Prep now. I said, yeah, I do.
Towards the end of 7th grade, my mom passed away, but since she passed, E-Prep has been like another family for me because they always been there when I needed them. Even when I get in trouble, they'll bring up how my mom would want me to do better.
After I made the decision to change, things weren't as easy as I wanted them to be, but changes came. My grades started to be better. I started to do better at home. I started to get a bond with the teachers. They were like family to me.
So then we came back for our 8th grade year, and my grades, like from a D, they went up to B's, and I'm starting to get A's now.
When I took my first Ohio Achievement test, I did not think I was going to pass it at all. At my old school, you could have just put anything, but at E-Prep, it was not acceptable. You had to try your hardest. You had to believe in yourself, believe that you could do it.
In June of 2007, we received our first Ohio Achievement Test results, and we knew that we were going to do well, but we didn't know that we were going to do that well.
They are students who once struggled with reading and math.
Preliminary results of the Ohio Achievement Test have more than 75% of these students proficient or above in reading. That's up from just 7% when the school opened its doors last August.
But when I got my test scores back, I was just blown away by how I had achieved from low scores to high scores.
It's a culture that helped 13-year-old D'Angelo Lavelle bring an F in math up to a C this year.
I feel good, because now I'm getting more praise at home.
You're going to try to bring that C up?
Yep, I'm about to get that to an A. It made me feel that I had done something that that could someday change Ohio.
We're going to be moving to Tyler Village in May of this year. And I think the move is going to be extremely positive on our school culture. I think that ePrep can serve as a model for public education in the city of Cleveland. What we do inside of our building can be replicated over and over and over again. This is something that can spread and really transform and shape a new beginning for public education in Cleveland.
Before, going to college was just a dream, and now I'm on my way to college. It's not a dream anymore, it's actually going to happen.